Hey everyone, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel. And today for you, I have my weekly wax empties. I'm actually filming this a day early. I just wanted to take some time and relax and unwind from my workday and talk about the best thing of my day, which is my wax and my home fragrance experiences. I have a crap ton in this basket, my empties basket, and I have some partials too, things that I have combined together and enjoyed. So I'm very excited to talk about these. So let's just get into it. I can't. It's just been one of those days. So let's get into these things that I have here. I'm so excited because I have a lot of empties and I have gone through almost all of the smaller items in my melting basket, but I have like one last scent in there that is berry themed, unless I decide to pull from these partials. So let's just hit the partials, but I did want to show you the chaos that is this basket. Lord have mercy at the mess. Okay, these are my partials. Today I'm actually melting some of this strawberry pound cake and Palo Santo mix from Lavender and Speckles with a Starlit Corner. So the Starlit Corner scent is called the Hermit and has Palo Santo, strawberry pound cake, beach nights, and cream. So I have cut this scent shot in three, 1/3 in each of my two tea lights and one in my crock, and then I have three shapes spread out in the other warmers here in the living room, so these will play off together. This will go back in my Lavender and Speckles drawer because I like the scent year round. It's a very creamy strawberry pound cake. Look how messy that is. It's like the majority of strawberry pound cake with the Palo Santo. It's just beautiful. It's a common blend amongst the wax community, but it is so good and one I would repurchase if it's available from any vendor. And then this Starlit Corner one, I do like the addition of the beach nights in here with the additional cream, but I can also smell the strawberry pound cake and the Palo. I haven't been getting like super strong throw from the Starlit Corner, which is why I utilized my tea lights tonight. So we'll just see how it does. But Beth's wax always throws strongly for me. Okay. Well, I guess we'll talk about this partial and this empty because this is a blend that I did last night. So, coconut crack from the Pharmacist's Daughter. This is like a heavy, decadent, beautiful coconut medley. This is coconut cream pie, coconut shortbread cookies, pie crust, and sugar cookie dough. I wanted some strawberry and coconut. So I went with the most bakery coconut blend I have in my stash. And this is a year old. I got this last April, so I've had this on my mind for the summertime. So I did probably use, say, maybe like 1.5 ounces of this, and then in alternating warmers and some in the same warmer, I finished up my scoop here of cake topper from L3 Waxy Wonders. And this has the white fluffy wedding cake and strawberry jam filling with buttercream frosting. This was absolutely phenomenal. It was kind of like you had a coconut angel food cake with like buttercream and shredded coconut with like some strawberry jam drizzle. It was amazing. I would totally do that combination again, but strawberry and coconut bakery are an amazing mix. So that was super yummy. And I look forward to finishing off this tub of coconut crack this summer. I did also melt through some more of my loaf here, blackberry lemon pound cake from Salt Mountain Melts. This is just blackberries, lemon, and cake. And this is my last round that I melted. Actually did do my whole kitchen and my living room. It's so good. Like this is a very bright, juicy blackberry with the lemon, and this cake is just phenomenal. I love this. I have thoroughly enjoyed melting this, and I'm glad that I scored this on the D-Stash and Macari. And it's such a strong performer. Like it is so good. So I have probably 4 more slices in here of the loaf. I don't know, maybe a souffle's worth. It's obviously a little less than half, so I could essentially do that melt again in the kitchen and these warmers out here in the living room and have another blackberry day. So I am going to try to finish that. I might also throw this in there. Second and Spruce lemon milk and cookies. I melted some of this, and I know this is not berry themed, okay, but I was just craving. I'm gonna say I melted this with something though, like a strawberry scent. I'm not really sure. It's most likely on my Instagram, but this second and spruce blend was gifted to me from Melissa Johnson Haight, and I love Erica's milk and cookies scent, and I've loved everything that I've tried with it blended with something amazing. So this has milk and cookies and creamy lemon filling and lemon buttercream. Such a beautiful lemon bakery, but this one's so decadent and buttery. Like you can smell all the sugar, all of the notes. It's just divine, and I would 100% repurchase that again. This morning, I melted 4 pieces here of my breakaway bar of sweet macerated strawberries from Dessa's. And this is a beautiful strawberry. It's not strawberry jam. To me, this does kind of give me like not super ripe strawberries, but like if you ever have been to a strawberry farm or you pick your own strawberries, it kind of smells like when you walk in and they have these buckets that have been used to pick strawberries. That's what it kind of smells like. Yeah, I really do like this. This was strong with the 4 pieces that I put here in the living room. And I have a little bit left to enjoy at some point. I don't know if I'm going to finish it this month, but we'll see. So I really enjoyed that as well. Excuse me. Then my other partial here, I melted a little bit of my souffle here of plum and peppercorns from Teddy B's in my bedroom, and just, I'm not sure how much I used. Maybe two pieces about this size in my warmers, so 1 in each. This has sweet plum, saffron, and black peppercorns. So this is beautiful. I love this. To me, it's a less harsh, less bourbon laden plum scent, and it does give me Ghostly Greeting vibes, which is a Scentsy scent. But I really did enjoy this, and it was so strong. Like I was able to smell this from my couch, from the bedroom warmers, when the air conditioner kicked on. Like it was a beautiful, beautiful bougie plum scent, and I'm here for it. So I'm so glad. I was afraid to try this, and I'm glad I did. And I thought I was going to de-stash this in my tub, because I was like, nah, Ghostly Greetings is not my jam, but this is my jam. Okay, let's just get these big bulky things out of the way. I have gone through quite a bit of Scentsy this week as well. Actually, let's do this. I finished up a bag of cotton balls this week. I'm thinking like, I believe I'm going through a bag of cotton balls a week out here in the living room and kitchen, and I am still currently working on one in my bedroom. Sometimes 2 bags. No, that's not right. A bag a week. So 200 cotton balls usually lasts me a week. Maybe. I don't know. Math ain't mathin'. Okay. From Scentsy, I have used up a set of pods of strawberry lemon cake. It still has a little scent in it, but I couldn't smell it circulating in the car. So I might put these in the pod fan diffuser out in the hallway. Dale's got zoomies. But I know that I wouldn't be able to smell this in my mini fan diffuser. I might be able to get a little bit more out of it out of my Scentsy Go. But I have to charge the thing, so. Excuse me. Okay. In the kitchen, 2 separate times, I melted the Honey Duke's bar collection item from, or in the scent Exploding. It's a Real Boom Bonbons. Okay, got this in a de-stash from earlier this year. This has notes of juicy orange, candied pineapple, white chocolate, and sweet vanilla. I enjoyed it. I felt like it was a creamy orange and pineapple scent. It was pretty solid. I would say probably got a good 12 hours out of each time that I melted this in the kitchen. And it was just calling to me. So yes, I did enjoy that. I don't know if I would seek it out again, but I did enjoy that. Another bar from the Honeydukes collection, and this is a mix I did. 2 bars, or one of each of these out here in the living room, and no warmer was left behind because I was just craving some fall vibes, kind of. These would technically kind of fit in the fall category, but your girl's a mood melter, and I was just, this sounded good. So Cauldron Cakes from the Honeydukes collection. It's acting like it wants to zoom in, but I don't know. This has cinnamon sugar, spiced vanilla cake, and vanilla bean. And I mixed it, I don't know if I did the same warmer. I think I did put these in the same warmer. I mixed this with a bar of Rum Pum Plum. One of my favorite candied plum, like jammy plum bakery scents. So this added some extra spice, more warmth, a little extra cake deliciousness mixed with the crust and the jam, the plum jam. If you have these, I would totally recommend giving these a go. It was so good. And it was such a strong performer. This surprised me. This last bar is Tahitian Twilight that I just got in from the clearance sale or the flash sale. I am still currently warming the last 4 cubes of this bar in my bathroom. I love this. And it's still throwing. It's on day 2. Fruity scents normally don't last that long. I'm beginning to wonder if it's because of the floral note, but this is more fruit than floral. I really like this. I have one more bar of this. It shows fruits. It shows pineapple, but it also shows like some sort of blossoms on the label. So I don't know. I'm not so sorry. I don't have the scent notes on this one. It was in the best of something bundle that I got 6 bars in, or no, 10. I flippin' don't know. I like this. Tahitian Twilight would be a repurchase for me. Okay. I have one retail here. I finished this up actually today in the kitchen. Vanilla buttercream from Better Homes and Gardens. This is a really creamy, strong performer. This is vanilla bean, buttercream, and sugarcane. Like on cold, it kind of gives me Play-Doh vibes, but in the warmer, like in my crock, I can smell this from my couch, from the kitchen. And like you have to go around the corner through the dining room, past the air vents of the air conditioning. Like there's a pretty big, not huge distance, but like it's all the way over there. I really like this. It would be a repurchase for me, and it does last all day long. Okay. one more clam, and then we have these 2 containers here. I also melted this week from the Earl Grey sampler from Lavender and Speckles. From the Earl Grey. This is Earl Grey mixed with strawberry pound cake and Sweet on You, which is her name for Sweet on Paris. Beth's Earl Grey tea is like a beast. I couldn't really pick up on the strawberry pound cake and the Sweet on Paris notes, like the oils themselves, but I did notice it did add a creaminess to this Earl Grey. And like, I feel like you kind of get a hint of the blackberry from the Sweet on Paris, but this bergamot that is in Beth's Earl Grey tea, this is like an authentic bergamot. Like, I'm getting like the black tea notes. It's just an authentic smelling Earl Grey, and there's no like latte note to this. If you like authenticity and you like your house to smell strong out the gate, then I would highly recommend trying Beth's Earl Grey tea. It's so good. Okay, now I have 2 empties here. I have finished up a tub of milk cookies in Beach Streets with lavender marshmallows from Teddy B's. And this has what I just said, our milk and cookies blended with lavender marshmallow type. You can definitely smell her, like the lactonic milk in here. But I really loved the lavender marshmallow. This wasn't a loud performer, but this was, I would say, on a scale from like 1 to 5, 5 being the strong, like you can smell it from 2 blocks over, to 1 being like, I wouldn't classify this as a background scent. I would say I would give this like a 4. It was noticeable. I could smell it every time I walked around here in the living room. I was really glad to have tried this. This is probably one of, well, I did purchase this one in a bigger size over not just another lavender vanilla, but I've enjoyed all the lavender blends I've had from Tiffany so far. So I just like creamy lavender scent. This was really good, and I would get it again. This is from Swanky. This I got recently. This is buttery toast and jam with wild berry cream cake. So I had this souffle cup cut in 6, and I spread it throughout here in the living room. I want to say her buttery toast and jam has a hint of zucchini bread along with like a buttered bread, like a toasty warm scent, and you definitely get the wild berry. This is really kind of savory, kind of sweet, a little decadent, but I did enjoy this. So this was really nice. I would get that again. Okay. On to bags. And then we can talk about some of the wax of mine that I have melted. Okay, bags. Finished up a souffle of Pink Cow from Salt Mountain Melts. I'm so glad I was able to try this. This was the first time she had offered this last year. Her white cow was very popular, and I think she did a black cow or brown cow. I think that one has root beer. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But the cow part of this is vanilla shake and vanilla wafers. The white cow has a maraschino cherry. Pink cow had strawberry. I really enjoyed this. It only took a half a souffle to scent my living space, and this lasted for 10 hours. Really enjoyed Pink Cow, and I am gonna miss that souffle, but I'm melting and I'm not hoarding. I'm so proud of myself. I finished this, actually melted this twice this week. I finished up my cake bite here of Backyard Bungalow from Second and Spruce. I highly recommend this if you like fresh, aquatic with a little zing. Okay, and the zing comes from the Sippin' on Summer. The swimming pool, fresh towels, Sippin' on Summer, and hints of sweet berries. I counted this as part of my berry melting theme, but it didn't have a lot of berries. I got the Sippin' on Summer, which is lemonade and ginger ale, with this amazing fluffy towels and the swimming pool. I would 100% get this again. Erica has made me like love the fresh category. I consider laundry to be in the fresh category. Okay, she has made some of my favorite laundry type scents or aquatic scents, and I am here for it because she's putting fruit in, and I'm all for fruit mixed with laundry and fresh. Salty When Wet was phenomenal. No Suds, No Save from the One collection, stunning. That was a blackberry and linen scent, and it was so good. Backyard Bungalow performed at a 10 out of 10 in my living room. And I would melt half of each side at a time. So I think she said that these were 3. So an ounce and a half is enough to scent this living room and the kitchen and the bathroom. Phenomenal. Craved a strawberry pretzel, so I melted strawberry pretzel milkshake and Palo from Lavender and Speckles. I'm sorry, I'm tired and I don't care that they're not in vendor arrangement, okay? This is strawberry pound cake, ice cream, pretzel, bits of caramel, and creamy vanilla with Palo Santo. This is so good. I posted this on Instagram and Beth was like, I need to pour this again. But then she's like, is $300 too much for her fall pre-order? Dude, 300 cents. Could you imagine as a customer? First I giggled as a crafter myself, because like I'm trying to stay below 25 for my pre-order. She's like, is 300 too much for, because I want to pour this for the fall. I don't blame you, Beth. This is phenomenal. But then as a customer, my mind would be freaking blown if it saw 300 cents on a list prior to the pre-order to try to like budget. I would lose my mind. That would be so much. I couldn't imagine. So, but this was so good. It scratched the itch of having like a decadent bakery with the pretzel. The strawberry pound cake added some light fluffiness with a little hint of the strawberry, and the Palo was delicious. So, this was so good. From Rainbow Melts, I got this in the round robin. Hang tight, I got something in my eyeball. I got this from the round robin, and I loved this. This is from Rainbow Melts again. This was strawberry pound cake, key lime pie, and cookie heaven. If you know anything about cookie heaven, it's phenomenal. Have I had it yet by itself? No. I want to, and I plan on it, but I have to figure out timing, okay, with Rainbow Melts. So I want to order at some point from Rainbow Melts, but anything that I've had so far with cookie heaven in it has been stunning. This was such a zesty key lime pie with the strawberry pound cake, and her cookie heaven just gives it that richness. It just added some beautiful buttery gourmand notes with the strawberry pound cake and the key lime pie, and I would 100% get that again. This was such a great performer out here in the living room. I think it was like a bag of shapes. Some of the bigger shapes I did cut in half, so I just basically spread out that whole bag around here in the living room, and it was stunning. So good. Okay, I have not used any Scentsy testers, so that is done. Oh, Backyard Bungalow from Second and Spruce. The second melt I did, I had melted in alternating warmers my blend Wanna Play Mermaids. This has strawberry margaritas, sweet strawberries, swimming pool, fresh linens, and a hint of mermaids after midnight, which kind of is like a fruity aquatic note. With her backyard bungalow and this going, it was like you could smell cocktails by the pool. You can smell like the chlorine, the fruitiness of the Sip It On Summer, and then the strawberry and the strawberry margarita. I have one more clam of this. I really hope that you guys who had ordered this have tried this, and if not, please try it. Let me know what you think, because it is so refreshing. I'm very pleased with how that turned out. Then another one that I had melted in my bedroom, I just went with 2 cubes. I melted some of my clam hair ablazed. This is so pretty. I kind of want to add this to the list too for the fall pre-order. This is Bonfire Nights Bath and Body Works type, which is a toasted marshmallow and sandalwood cashmere beautiful scent mixed with fire roasted marshmallows, which is kind of like marshmallow fireside notes. Boardwalk marshmallow, cashmere woods, which is the glade type, which also has like bergamot and jasmine and beautiful sandalwood. I like sandalwood and marshmallow, what can I say? And then a hint of campfire marshmallow. So the campfire marshmallow, this is not the same kind that Rose Girls uses. This one is a more woodsy smoke with the marshmallow sweetness. I love this. I have been waiting to melt some of this. I've tried it in a sample mini clam in my bedroom. But just the 2 cubes, this went on for a day and a half in my bedroom. I love this. I feel like anyone who likes warm sandalwood cozy would love to try this. I think this would be a great addition to add to the fall and winter line. But I'm here for it. This was amazing, and I plan on melting some more of that at some point in my room. Okay, I've gone through half a tart of Beach Night Summer Marshmallow. This was my first version of the Beach Nights scent from one supplier. This was my first acquisition of that type of oil, but I have since found another company that offers it. This one's more creamy and marshmallow with the s'mores, but no chocolate. Neither of them have a chocolate note, but this one is more creamy, but it takes a long time to develop in the wax. Whereas the second one I have is a little bit more fresh with the salty sea breeze, but you still get the creaminess. But that one performs better. So I do like both versions. So for my Beach Nights blend, it's a combination of both of them. I melted that in my bedroom. This was from the Round Robin. This was the Sunset Citrus scent from Harper James, and I really enjoyed this. This has like pineapple and lime and orange and I want to say grapefruit. This was a beautiful performer in the kitchen, and I enjoyed that for about a day. I melted a test blend of these 2 oils, strawberry shortcakes and cream with Nana's cornbread. This Nana's cornbread is strong and loud. Like, I smelled that over the strawberry shortcakes and cream. So, and that was at a 50-50 ratio. So I need more strawberry. And this this was my first test pour of a revamped version of Hat Trick with a different caramel tobacco oil. This one is smoky tobacco and caramel, which I went to go research to see if I could purchase more. Heifer is discontinued, but I have poured and will continue to pour until I run out. for the RTS that's gonna be on July 5th of Hat Trick with this formulation. I've tweaked the ratios of the funnel cake and cotton candy and the smoky tobacco and caramel. This tobacco and caramel oil is creamier. You get more of the caramel, but you also still get like the little spicy bergamot notes with that tobacco, and it's not smoky. It's just different, and it's so beautiful. So I melted this souffle out here in the living room, and y'all, it was phenomenal. Immediately went to pour. I poured souffles. I have clamshells done. I'm waiting on my case of clamshells to come in, so I can pour a lot more of what I have available, so then that way you guys can try this version. But I'll also be doing the original formulation with my original caramel tobacco oil for the pre-order, because that one needs to be experienced as well. I hope you guys will like it. It was so good. It warmed my heart. It ending with that delicious caramel tobacco, and if you've never experienced caramel tobacco in wax, you're missing out. It is so good. And that is everything finalmente. I'm done. I've gone through so much. I need to make sure I get my spreadsheet up so I can mark off all the things that I have finished. Oh, but I let out the biggest thing. Yo, I have finished my all but one cube. I have one cube here of my brick of maraschino sugar cookie. I woke up from a nap and I was craving this scent, so I was like, you know, whatever. We're gonna finish it. This is one of the only cherry scents Scentsy has made that I fell in love with. And I have thoroughly enjoyed this scent. I'm on a quest to try to duplicate it. I can't make any guarantees though. This is so good and so unique. My nose picks up a little hint of an almond, like an almond, cherry almond kind of vibe, but it's also fruitier. So I don't know. I may hold on to this clam as well. Not just only the cube, but the clam, so I can try to reference that scent. But I'm proud of myself. I'm melting and not hoarding. Whoop whoop. That's it. That's all of my things. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I melted through this week. I am really proud of myself. We still have like 6 more days of June, and I've already, not counting all of this stuff, I've already gone through 48 pieces. Solid pieces. Like, all the things. Solid pieces. Souffles, tubs, bags, loaves. I've gone through some stuff this month, and I'm so proud of myself. So I can't wait to get all these things in my spreadsheet, figure out how much I actually have gone through for the month of June. And I hope you guys are melting some of the most amazing things in your house. That is it. I hope to talk to you soon. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.